All right, welcome to our paper. Today we are doing mathematics grade 5 SBA 2024. If you are watching us for the first time, give us a subscription, like, and continue. Question number 1. The number of wild animals in a game reserve was 63,095. Represent the number of animals in the place value chart below. So this is the place value chart, whereby we want to represent this number here. So you first start with right-hand side. Then you can also separate the comma after putting 3 digits. So the 5 from the right will be the ones, and so on. So this is 5 ones, 9 tens, 0 hundreds, 3 thousands, and 6 tens of thousands. So the correct answer was 63,095. Question number 2. Question number 2 says, there were 7,835 football fans in a stadium watching a match. Write the number in words. Write the number of the fans in words. So the working is here. It's also simple. Here you can use the total value of each digit. So we start with 7. So this is 7,000, then 8. This is 800, and 3 is 30, and 5 is ones, 5. So the correct answer is 7,835. Next question. Question number 3. Two bells ring at intervals of 30 minutes and 40 minutes. After how long will the two bells ring together? Two bells ring at intervals of 30 minutes and 40 minutes. After how long will the two bells ring again together? So here the idea is intervals. Intervals. So bells ringing at intervals of 30 and 40 minutes. So the first bell will ring at 30, then 60, 90, 120. Those are the intervals because it is counting down by skip count of 30. So after every 30 minutes, it rings. So this bell will ring after 30 minutes, then the 60th, then the 90th, then the 120, then 150, then 180. Let us look for the second bell. So the second bell will ring after intervals of 40, then 80, 120, 160, 200. This is skip count by 40. All right. This is what we call the LCM. So we have listed the multiples, and we now want to know the first common multiple. The first common multiple. That is the time they will ring after that interval together. So this is 120 is common. Therefore, the correct answer should be 120 minutes, or you can also change it to hours, which is 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. Therefore, 120 minutes equals to 2 hours. And therefore, the answer can be 2 hours. Alternatively, you can also use the LCM alternative method. So based on at intervals of 30 and 40, find the LCM of 30 and 40 using the alternative method. So right here, 30 and 40, then you start by 2, gives me 15 and 20. By 2 again, gives me 10. By 2 again, gives me 5. 15 does not. Then we go by 3, 5 by 5, and by 5, 1, 1. Therefore, the LCM is the product of all these. So the LCM of 30 and 40 will be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, which is 2 times 2, that is 4. 4 times 2, that is 8. 8 times 3, that is 24. 24 times 5. Yeah. So you work out using the long method and you get 5. That is 20. You carry 2. 10 plus 2, you get 12. So you write 12 there, and that is 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. Question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4 says, a fundi had 6548 meters of fencing wire. He used 4796 meters to fence a shamba. Round off the numbers to the nearest 100. Let me do for you one. Then you shall do the second one. So 6548. Rounded off numbers to the nearest 100. 6,548. You round off those. So we have the rounding mountain here, whereby 0 to 4 is a weak digit. So it goes down to 0. And 5 or more, they are strong digits. So strong digits are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They give an addition of 1. While weak digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. They do not give any addition. Instead, they become 0. So this is, you can start counting. Let us count. This is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds, this is thousands. And we are told to round up to the nearest hundreds. So we want to increase the 5. So you consider 4. Is 4 a strong digit? No. No. 4 is a weak digit. So if it is weak, just put zeros. And then you drop the 6, 5. So the correct answer was 6,500. Do for me the next one, 4796. Round off to the nearest hundreds. Question number 5. Question number 5. Learners planted 3 seedlings in 242 rows. Each row had 87 seedlings. What was the total number of seedlings planted? So here we have the seedlings. It is 87 seedlings per row. And how many rows were used? 242. So total number of seedlings planted. So it is the product. Total number of seedlings planted here is the product of the seedlings and the rows. So in short, it is the product, it is like the area. So it is where a rectangle measuring width of 87 and length of 242. So you say area equals to length times width. So 242 times 87. So you use the long method to 7 by 2. You can even write the multiples of 7 and also the multiples of 8. All right, so we have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and we have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72. So 7 times 2 is 14. You write 4, you carry 1. 28 plus 1, 29. You carry 2. Then 7 times 2, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. Then you put tenge here. Then we have 8 times 2, that is 16. You write 6, you carry 1. You get that 2 plus 1, that 3. You write 3, you carry 3. Then 8 times 2 is 16 plus 3, 19. Then you do through addition. So this is 4. This is 15. You write 5, you carry 1. This is 7, 10. You write 0. This you carry 1. This is 1 plus 1 plus 9 is 11. You write 1, you carry 1. So the correct answer is 21,054 seedlings. Question number 6. Question number 6. Number 6 says, a group of learners used an electronic weighing machine to measure their masses. Their masses were 42.345 kg, 42.435 kg, 42.534 kg, and 42.453 kg. Arrange the masses from the heaviest to the lightest. So let us work out here. So let me first arrange in decimals. This is arranging decimals from the largest to the smallest because it's heaviest to the lightest. So we have the children here, they were 4. So just imagine the heaviest. All right. So you write the numbers down, then you change them to decimals, to fractions. So you can this can become 42,345 over 1,000, 42,534 over 1,000, 42,435 over 1,000, and 42,455 of 53 of 1,000. Then since the denominator is the same, just ignore the denominator and get the numerators only. So now compare the numerators. So the numerators are 42,345, 42,534, 42,435, and 42,453. Since all of them are 42, 42, 42, 42, whatever, now consider the last 3 digits. This is 345, this is 534, this is 435, and this is 453. So which is the largest among these 4? Yeah, the correct one is, the largest is 534, followed by 453, and then 435, and lastly 345. And that was the correct answer. So you arrange them like that. But when you are writing your original answer, don't write 345. Just write the original numbers, which was 42.534 kilograms, followed by 42.453 kilograms, and 42.435 kilograms, and lastly 42.345. Next number is question number 7. Question number 7 says, a nail factory produced 63,924 kilograms of nails in the first week. In the second week, the factory produced 32,509 kilograms of nails. How many more nails? How many more kilograms of nails were produced in the first week than the second week? How many more? So how many more means you compare. For example, if I have 5 exercise books and you have 3, who has more? Definitely it's me. By how many or how many more books do I have than you? So I have 5 minus 3, which is 2. I have 2 more books than you. So now let us compare this. The same first week, 63,924, and second week, that's 2,509. So how many more kilograms of nails were produced in the first week? So you just subtract. So this is 14. You got 1 here, it remains 1 and becomes 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. Then 1 minus 0 is 1, and 9 minus 9 is 4, and 3 minus 2 is 1, and then 6 minus 3 is 3. Then that is your answer. Question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 8 says, Moses bought 1/4 kilograms of rice and 1/2 kilograms of beans. What was the total mass of the items bought? So Moses bought 1/4 kilograms of rice and 1/2 kilograms of beans. Okay, this is workable. So addition of fractions. This is just addition of fractions using LCM or naming method, or you can also use a diagram. So you can start with the number here is 1/4 plus 1/2 equals 2. All right. So let us look for LCM. LCM of 2 and 4, it is by 2, 1, 2, by 2, 1, 1. So LCM is 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So you write 4 here. Now you start dividing. It is 4 divided by denominator. 4 divided by denominator 4. So 4 divided by 4, 1. 1 multiplied by 1. 1 times 1, because what you have gotten after dividing, you should multiply the numerator. So 1 times the numerator 1, it is 1. You write 1 here, and you say the sign was addition. 4 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2, 2. 2 times 1, 2 times numerator 1, 2 times 1 is 2. So you get 3 over 4. And that was the answer. Alternatively, you can also use a diagram. You draw 4 portions here, then you paint 1. Then you add another one here of the same size, but this time you just shade half. So it is I've divided by 2, then you shade half. So after shading half, now put them together. Just move them slowly. So you'll see they form 3 equals. So this one moves like this and it becomes 3/4 kilograms. 3/4 kilograms. So the correct answer is 3/4. 3/4. Question number 9. Question number 9 says, our teacher had 816 exercise books. He gave each learner 12 books. How many learners received the books? So this one we do. Working is just, he gave each learner 12 books. So number of learners will be the total books. You share by the books per learner. Number of books per learner. So it is, the teacher gave out division of a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. So 816 divided by 2-digit number 12. So you can write the multiples down. This is 816 divided by 12. Yeah, 12 times 1 is 12. 12, 24, 36, 48, 50, 60, 72, 84, 96, 100, 120. Okay. So 816 divided by 12. Can 12 get into 8? No. So you put tenge. Or you just put an X. Okay, or you can just leave it like that and you go move on. So 12, can 12 get into 81? Yes. Look there at the table we have. Which number is near 81? Should not exceed 81. So it is 72. So you write 6 times because of 72. Then you subtract, you get 9. This is 11 minus, yeah, you get 9. 9 may now drop 6, it becomes 96. And 96 is there, having gone there 8 times because of 96. Then you subtract, it is nil. So the correct answer is 68 learners. All right. Question number 10. Question number 10. Let us move to question number 10. Question number 10 says, all right, a truck driver bought 500 liters of diesel. During a road trip, the truck used 134 liters, 460 milliliters of diesel. How much diesel remained in the tank? Okay. So, working. How much diesel remained in the tank? So this is remaining diesel is the total diesel minus the diesel used. So this is subtraction of liters and milliliters. So you can write ml here and liters here, 500. You balance with zeros. You can balance with zeros. So you put 3 zeros there. Then you write 134 and 460. Then you start taking away. Now, to take away, you must borrow from 5. 1 liter equals to 1,000 ml. So just borrow from here. This is 0, and this is, it remains 4. Then it becomes 9. This becomes 9, and this becomes 9, and this becomes 10. So 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 4 is 5, and 9 minus 4 is 5, and 9 minus 3 is 6, and 4 minus 1 is 3. So the correct answer is 365,000. No, 365 liters for 540 milliliters. Thank you. Question number 11. We can move all the way to question number 16. Question number 11 says, group of learners, no, group A has 3 learners, group B has 5 learners. Each group was given the same size of a cake, and the learners shared their cake equally. Which group of learners received a bigger piece? Okay, we can compare the LCM, or we just use the diagram. Let me, given the same size of cake to share, the more the number of learners, the smaller part of the cake each will get. So if you have many and the cake was just the same, and you are many, it means each is going to get a very little piece. But if you are just few, you'll get a large piece. So 3 learners and 5 learners here, let us give them the equal cake. So let us divide the first cake among 3 people. So you have divided, each is going to get his portion. And then 5 learners using the same cake. This one, we have to share it among 5. So we cut into 5 pieces. So now let us compare the pieces. We see which group had a larger piece. So look, these are the results. Each learner went with a fifth, and here each learner went with a third. Definitely, a third is bigger than a fifth. So the correct answer is which group of learners received bigger piece? That is the 3 learners. Question number 12. Question number 12. Question number 12 says, a field track is 400 meters. Kirui ran around the track 4 times. What distance did he cover in kilometers and meters? So a field track is 400 meters. Kirui ran around the track 4 times. So what distance did he cover? 1 round of the field is 400 meters. So 4 rounds will be 400 times 4. So he went around like this, and that was 1 round. And he went, that is 400 meters. Then he went how many rounds? 4. So you say 1 time is 400 meters, and 4 times is 400 times 4. So you just multiply. Yeah, this is 0, 0, then 16. So the correct answer is, can we separate it to kilometers and meters? Yeah, we are told to separate them. So you say 1,000 meters equals to 1 kilometer. Therefore, here we have 16. That is 1,000 plus 600. So this 1,000, it is what we call 1 kilometer. So there was 1 kilometer and 600 meters. As simple as that. Next is number 12. Number 13. Question number 13. A motorist traveled 43 kilometers, 525 meters on a Maram road. He then traveled 21 kilometers, 490 meters on a tarmac road. What distance did he cover altogether? Altogether means total, addition. So working here is, what distance did he cover? Total distance equals to the distance on the Maram road covered and the distance on the tarmac road covered. So this was the distance he covered for 3 kilometers, 525 meters on the Maram, and 21 kilometers, 490 meters on the tarmac road. So now let us add them. 1,000 meters equals to 1 kilometer. So here you just write 5. Here this becomes 2 plus 9, which is 1. Then you carry 1 because of 11. You write 10, you write 0. You carry 1 because they have already reached 1,000. So it becomes 1 plus 3 plus 1. It is 4. You write 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. Then you say 6. So the correct answer is 65 kilometers, 15 meters. Question number 14. Question number 14. Question 14. Question 14 says, Ireng took 4 minutes, 15 seconds to win a short race. How long did he take in seconds? Wow. All right. So this is how long did he take in seconds. So this is conversion. Time in seconds equals to 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. So if 1 minute equals to 60 seconds, 4 minutes 15 seconds equals to how many seconds? So you convert the 4. So this 4 minutes will be 4 times 60, which is 60 times 4, and give us multiples there. So 0 times 4 is 0, then 24, so 240. After getting 240 seconds, remember we have other 15 seconds here. So we just combine them. Combine, say 240 seconds plus 15 seconds. Yeah. So you add 15 seconds, and that is your answer. So the answer is 255 seconds, since 240 plus 15 is 255. So it will be 255 seconds. Next, question number, this is number 15. A construction company tarmacked a road. The distance of the road was 42 kilometers, 570 meters. What is the length of the road in meters? This is grade 5. All right. So total distance marked here is 42 kilometers, 570 meters. So our working will be, what distance did he cover in meters? So we are just be told to change for 2 kilometers, then change them to meters, then add 570 meters. So and just say 1 kilometer equals to 1,000 meters. So 2 kilometers will be equal to 2,000. 3 kilometers will be equal to 3,000. 4 kilometers will be equal to 4,000. 12 kilometers, 12,000. 30 kilometers, 30,000. 40 kilometers, 40,000. 41 kilometers, 42 kilometers, 42,000. So just like that, you are just putting 3 zeros, or you multiply by 1,000. So this will be 42,000 meters. Then you add 570 meters. So it becomes, you add with the long method. So it gives us 42,570 meters. Next, the last question in our session 1. Our last question. Learners were discussing services provided by banks. Identify 2 services provided by banks. So here we just have different various banks in Kenya or Tanzania. So we want to know the services provided by banks. Okay, I know you have learned this from your parents. Some of you have been to the banks and they have learned what services provided by the banks. So services provided by the banks, we have number 1. Banks allow customers to deposit or withdraw money from their accounts, isn't it? Yeah. Then giving of loans and credits to customers. Yeah. Customers go and apply for a loan and then they are credited. Then allows customers to make payments or transfer their money. That is true, even through mobile phones. Then number 4, banks help customers to save money and plan for their future. Yes. Can you see this picture? Yes. Some are giving some advice. Banks help customers to achieve their financial goals. That is the work of banks. So banks are very important to our lives.